Just for the steak.
I'm just gonna put what you call it on top of here. Lift up that rice for me. Because we gotta wait for a few minutes for them to come in anyway.
And then you said butter. What it?
However you want it. I don't care what goes in. As long as the meat cooks good. You know how you make a steak or however, that's how I want to eat it. Because the shrimp is gonna cook different than the steak anyway. I'm gonna wash everything out.
They're commenting on what you said. People talking to you. Or don't
How do I keep it up though?
I don't know.
Though, like push it.
I don't know.
Live chat, top chat. All messages are visible. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it like
I'm
that.
gonna start this over for you.
I don't know. Do we need the whole thing to be shown? We do need the whole thing to be shown. I can fix it up kind of. Yesterday they didn't come into like 10 minutes after. Okay, guys, we have a feast today. We have a hibachi dinner going on at home. Oh, excuse me. It's no special occasion. So I'm going to show you what we have. Over there, we have some, see on the counter, right there. We have some sirloin steak with very little fat on it. And it's little pieces. I got that whole section of meat that you see over there for about $6 at my local grocery store. They are really thin and it's kind of raggedy, but you can still tell it's good sirloin. So we seasoned those, and then we have a half a bag of shrimp that we're going to hibachi. We seasoned it and it's dripping. Put it in the sink. You might want to put those in the salad spinner because we want those to be dry. Let me wash off my area. We got we seasoned those. Those are large shrimp. They are tail on, and we're just gonna probably put those in the salad spinner, get them dry. We're gonna heat them up with some olive oil and stuff like that. Right here, I have a non-stick pan. I'm about to fry some rice. We're gonna see how this is gonna come out. And it should be very good because I've done it before. And I gotta get a non-stick spoon, which is this. So you're supposed to let your rice get cool for a whole day in the fridge, but I didn't. And this is what my rice looks like. That's supposed to be 2 cups, but we're not even gonna talk about that. So for my fried rice, I'm gonna start by getting some substitute butter, and I'm gonna use some olive oil too. Oh, also, after I cook the rice, I'm gonna be doing the vegetables in here or in the skillet. I don't know which one. And I have a whole set of some vegetables, some carrots, some squash, some broccoli, a little bit of onion, and sliced mushrooms. I'm gonna just set those right there. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is lubricate the pan for the rice, and then he's getting ready to start the meat over there. So this is I think this is called a Wonderlock. I got this. I feel like I done a video on it before. I want to get a lot of that in there, and I'm going to take some garlic and put it in there. Okay, so this is called I don't know, but it's a whole set of stuff that I got with the pan. I got the pan from the Goodwill, and it comes with all these recipes, this steamer, a lid, and it's really nice. So I sanitized it, and I'm getting ready to do my fried rice. I like mine a little bit on the lubricated side, juicy. We don't like it that dry. I'm going to take some of my butter and put it over there with this stuff. Whew, that was hot. And I'm going to go ahead and 2 eggs. That's not funny. That's shot under there, but this is real life cooking over here. So something like that was bound to happen. I'm gonna take a little garlic, about like a tablespoon. Well, it's a little bit more than a tablespoon. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my butter. I'm gonna let it cook like this for just a few minutes. And then I'm gonna start on the rice. You don't wanna let that garlic burn up. See how it's starting to fizz? And then this is kind of like a wok pot. I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want that cooking too fast. And then I have these 2 eggs I'm gonna go ahead and beat up really quick and throw them in there. Oh no! I got the egg. I dropped the egg in the sink. I'm gonna have to get another one. Make sure that stuff stays stirred up for me, please. Okay, so I have 3 eggs, and I don't have any seasoning in my eggs because I'm gonna season my rice. Okay, so that's not a lot of butter because I don't have anybody in here. I'm just gonna finish making it, but that's okay. That's my egg. You're gonna have to send cousin the link. What you say?
Have to turn off your phone.
I'll have to cut to her after that, but I'm already live. Also in this fried rice, I'm going to put the rice. I have some green onions right here. I set them on my lid, and then I have some soy sauce. And this is okay for this to be buttery like this because it's got these eggs in it. It only is showing like this because it's non-stick. But see how it's cooking up? So, and then I got that in there because I got a lot of rice. So it's okay. Let me have a little bit of the salt. And that's good right there. Pepper. I know I should put white pepper, but I don't have white pepper. Yep, that's good right there. And then you want to keep on stirring this around. It would be hotter if I had my cast iron skillet. But since I have my big cast iron skillet being used by the meat, I'm just stirring it up like this. I know it looks a little bit funny right now, but it's okay because it's just for the rice. You can start chopping them up if you want to. That was just to get a sear on them. Okay, so, no, it don't matter. I'm going to go ahead and start adding my rice in. I'm going to break my rice up just a little bit. I want this thing to get hot so I can start frying my rice. And fried rice is really not fried like that. It's just kind of steamed, but it's colored because of the soy sauce. So I'm gonna start incorporating my eggs into the rice. And when they do hibachi where I live, I don't know if nobody notices this, but they cook the rice first. So that's why I started on the rice before, because they usually cook it first. And then you want to keep chopping down the pieces that are in lumps. And see, you can see that yellow color, bring all that yellow color, the butter and the rice up. You can use oil, whatever you need to fry your rice. But see, there it is. There go the hotness right there. That's how hot it should have been when I threw that egg in there. So I'm going to stop for a second and throw my green onions in here. And let me mix them up. I'm going to put some more in there. And then I made a lot of this because they like this. Everybody likes it. Okay, so I'm going to grab some black pepper. And I'm going to grab some enhancer. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some soy sauce in here. And you don't need too much seasoning because that soy sauce is the seasoning. For the salty seasoning. So I kind of let it dry out a little bit. I've had this pan for a long time. I just never used it. And I said, I need something like, to me it reminds me of a wok. So it's good for me to cook this kind of a meal in. But it's a non-stick and I'm not used to cooking with non-sticks. Okay, so that's stirred around enough. Let me put some more green onions. And then I'm going to hit this up with some soy sauce. And then it's just as your favorite soy sauce, whatever kind you have, or whatever kind you like. I usually get the salt-free kind, but they didn't have the salt-free kind, so I had to get this. So you want to just put enough to turn it a little bit brown at first. And if you guys are anything like us, we like a lot of soy sauce in ours. I'm going to just stir this around. See how it's turning brown? That's all fried rice is. It's like got the soy sauce and stuff in it already. It's not really fried. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it up. And it's better with the rice a day old because it's a lot harder. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more soy sauce in there. And if you can see over there, he's doing the steak. And this is just sirloin steak. And they usually chop ours up pretty big. But we like it pretty thin. So that's what we're going with. When that soy sauce mixes up with that butter, see how it's turning brown like that? We're going to cook it. I want me a Blackstone grill so bad because I can do this kind of stuff on the Blackstone.
So I forgot to put garlic in this.
Yeah, they put garlic butter in there. Garlic, just like a little bit. Okay, it's coming along. I'm gonna cook out just a little bit. Get that soy sauce taste out of it. I'm gonna take this out of here and put it back in my pot. And when it's time to get ready to serve, I'm gonna hit it with that hot cast iron skillet in that oil. So I'm gonna have probably just a little bit of olive oil, which is right here, or use the oil that's left over from the steak, and I'm gonna fry it up in that skillet right there. So right now it's just kind of soft cooked, and I want it to just fry a little bit, like sizzle. You know how they do it at the hibachi restaurant. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back so I can start my vegetables. And I had it in my good old, I don't want it all the way cooked. And this is the fried rice. And this came from Minute Rice. I like Minute Rice the best. Don't ask me why. I just like it. And it stays in bit kernels. So when the meat's done, I'm going to go ahead and sizzle this down. It wouldn't give me the sizzle and the darkness I want it with. Yeah, we don't want it too done because, oh, I lost a whole bunch of it. Where'd it go? Okay, and then when I fry it up in that skillet, I'm gonna throw a little bit of sesame in there with it, giving my like little Asian flavor. I got some sesame oil. That's probably what I'll cook it in. Okay, so for my veggies, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in here. And they're just gonna kind of like steam and then probably fry a little bit. But this is just a non-stick skillet, so it's not gonna fry like that. So, hello anybody if you're in there. I can't tell if anybody's in here or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some olive oil. And I stuck a little bit of butter that I had from the rice, and I put it in the it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of garlic in here again. I don't need to clean my spoon because it's all going to the same vegetables in here. And then you can start in here. And then you can start the shrimp in there. Or what you want to do, you want the shrimp in here? Let me have the, you pour the vegetables in here. I don't want them burnt up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour my, wait, what do they, first, not the squash, the broccoli and carrots. So carrots probably go first. And so they can get nice and heated. Because over there they throw everything in there. Ooh, got that chunk of butter. Because it doesn't take too long for squash to get done. Broccoli, onions, and turned off, you said? This one? Yeah. And then I got my onions here, and they just kind of, hibachi place, they just kind of break them up and mix them with the other vegetables. And I'm feeding 4 people, so this is why I have so much. I know hibachi is usually not a bunch, but I got a bunch because I got 4. And then I'm gonna let these go. Get in there. I'm gonna throw my rice in that big skillet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my broccoli in there. And then just kind of stir this around. I'm not gonna season because my rice and my meat is well seasoned. My shrimp is well seasoned. So I'm just gonna kind of stir fry this. Let me see that lid over there because I'm gonna let this steam down. I'm gonna do a little bit of, they put a little bit of garlic butter in there. I already put some garlic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there and put the lid on. And then I'm going to, over here, I think you can still see, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let my husband fry the rice to get it like crispy fried. So you can turn it on, and we're gonna put some regular oil in there. I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna throw that stuff in there in a minute. Go ahead. That just used oil. We using used oil on purpose. I'm gonna use this to try to get it out of there. Used oil helps your fried rice better. Just put the oil all on my arm. That's okay. Okay, that's enough because you don't want it too oily. And that's why I just put any oil into that first. And just that substitute butter. So turn it up and let it get hot. And when I put that grease in there, it's going to sizzle. Okay? Let me check on this. So this pan, I can't remember if it's supposed to be opened or closed. But that's looking good right there. That's going to be very good. I love whole food. I really do. Okay, so let me know when that's hot over here. Okay, so I got my rice here. And I'm going to pass it to him so he can go on and flip it over. Or I can flip it over in there. You can put that lid back on here. I'm going to let that go. Steam down for like another minute. And then I'm going to throw that over. And that rice pot is hot. Grab the handles. So it's already been cooked. But I'm just going to like sizzle fry it. So that's how they do at the hibachi. You hear that sizzle? And it's going to go back in here. So we don't need to clean that yet. So you're going to have to watch this for me so I can do the vegetables. You need a spatula or something. A spoon or a spatula because you're going to be getting this out in just a minute. It ain't going to take that long. It's already done. I'm just letting it get some sizzle to it. It don't matter. That's be fine. Okay, so. And that onion and carrots and stuff is smelling so good. So you can smell it. And I'm going to go ahead and add my squash. I cut them in half and then like in little half circles. And that mushrooms is going to be last. I might go ahead and season the squash just because I like it seasoned, but I might use some Miss Dash. So I don't want to make it too watery. The green bean up top. Yep. So I got the salt-free table blend seasoning. You don't need any more salt in this. But this is gonna bring water to it too. So I'm gonna start putting that squash on the bottom. The carrots and stuff is already done. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms after this cooks down for just like 2 minutes. You don't want your vegetables all beat up and cooked up. You want them still kind of firm. But the mushrooms are going to be cooked down and be juicy anyway. So I'm going to let that go for about a minute or two. And then, do we got this? Let me taste this. Yeah, that's ready to come out for that minute rice. It's kind of, it needs to be done set for 2 days. I mean, for a day, but go ahead. I'm going to let you get it out while I watch this. So, that should have set for a day, but we didn't have a whole day. And then I'm going to put some water in there and let that get loosened up from the bottom. And all you need is hot water. It'll cook up. And then I got some shrimp to cook. That's my water out. Hot water for this whenever he's done. Okay, so I don't want that to cook too long, so I'm going to go ahead and stir that up. Now, I didn't put any liquid in here. Ooh. Okay, so there's the cleaning water. I'm going to go ahead and add the mushrooms now. And that's going to give it a little juice too. I'm going to hit it with that table blend seasoning again. And pick that table blend seasoning up right there. Because I don't want any salt to it. Because we have plenty of salt on our meat and our shrimp and in our soy sauce for our rice. So that's going to give it a good flavor right there. Just a little bit of seasoning here and a little bit of black pepper. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the wooden spoon again. And I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm going to just let it cook. It's going to just steam on its own. All these vegetables are full of water. So I'm going to just turn it down. So it won't cook too fast. Ooh, the smell of that squash and all that good stuff. Yes. It's like better than a hibachi because you can get how much you want. I don't know if y'all hibachi do, but our hibachi they be tripping. That's piece of vegetable. That was, you thought that was something different, didn't you? That was like a strip of that onion, off of that onion. My husband get queasy. I gotta hurry up and explain to him what is going on. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of sea salt. It needs a little bit. I don't like unseasoned food, y'all know. That's the black pepper. Just a little bit. Even when I go to the hibachi, I tell them, put some salt and pepper on mine. Okay, let's taste another one. Make sure I don't pick up a string this time. That's good. That's Himalayan pink salt. And I'm going to do a little bit of, I got some sesame oil. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of my sesame oil. I meant to put some in my fried rice, but I missed it. So I just want a little bit. Sesame oil goes a long way because it's a strong taste. I just want to do a little bit of it. Let me see that spoon. I get it. This is about cooked down. I don't want it too done. So I'm going to let it steam for about another minute. And then I'm going to take it off because it'll keep on cooking whilst it's sitting there. So I'm going to taste one of these. Good. I want it too done. Let me get a towel. I'm going to let him come over here and do the shrimp. The shrimp are easy. Everybody knows how to cook shrimp, I think, because it's just basically letting them get pink. And this is an easy dinner. Everybody think hibachi's hard. Hibachi's not hard. I wish I had a grill or a griddle to fix it on. I had to kind of do what I could do. So you can do your what you want, olive oil or a substitute or a little bit of both. Let me see that metal spoon so I can get in here. I got the substitute right here. And I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil. And we got some lemon if you want to put some lemon in there. And I got some teriyaki and I got some just a little splash of olive oil. Me do it? You can do it. It ain't gonna, I gotta wash these vegetables so they don't, look, I'm trying to give me some help. So this was squash, onions, the carrots and the broccoli went in there first. Then I put my onions and let it cook for a little while. Then I added my squash and my mushroom. And it's still firm. That's a mushroom right there. See how firm that is? And I just tasted that and that's good. And you want to kind of get your shrimp in one level, like one flat, so it can go ahead and sear. You want to get that brown. That's something so something called this on fried. I'm gonna get a little bit more seasoning. I don't like bland food. I can't stand bland food. Just another couple cracks of salt. I'm not gonna overdo it, but we got everything is seasoned good. So I'm gonna take this off of here. I'm gonna put the shrimp over here. You ready? Oh. Get the lid when you can. So there's my shrimp. So I got fried rice, steak, shrimp, vegetables. I'm gonna set the rice up there because I don't want it to keep cooking. I'm gonna clean up my area a little bit while I'm doing that done. Make sure that's turned up because we don't want them to boil.
That's why I'm turning it up because it was all that side of powder.
Yeah, turn it up because I don't want to boil. So that shrimp is always like that. That's okay. I want to pull it up closer to the video.
You ain't do that garlic with it, you know. You do that garlic.
Is there any in there?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of garlic for my husband. And what they do at ours, they put a little garlic and then butter, which we already have, substitute butter. And then they put a little bit of lemon at the very, very, very end. But those gotta be cooking like sizzling hot. And my oven, nobody ever knows because my oven is terribly out of commission. Shrimp don't take that long. When shrimp start turning pink, flip them over on that side, on the other side, and they go good. These are some good shrimp. I got these shrimp at Walmart, and they were raw and deveined, and all you have to do is unthaw them and soak them, and they came out pretty good. They came with tails on. I think he took the tails off, and I like the tails on mine because I like to snatch it out of there. You didn't? They on there? Oh, well, not the...
I just rinsed them.
Oh, okay. They still on. Okay. keep an eye on that. Huh? What chicken? You mean the shrimp? No, you can set it side by side for serving. And that's about it. Everything's gonna be on the stove, right? And all we doing, I know it's done, but we're gonna wait for the juice to dry out of here so we can do some lemon. Are you doing some teriyaki on the shrimp or just leaving it plain? I don't care. I like it all kind of ways. I like it all. I don't know. I like it all. Okay. It doesn't need any more seasoning though. So you don't need no soy sauce. The teriyaki is probably up there. Oh, it's over there. Yeah. And then you want half a lemon on yours? Because it's starting to get down. I got a really cheap teriyaki sauce. I'm going to just glaze it over and stir it up. So they usually cook ours with teriyaki sauce at the restaurant. Up top of the microwave. And then they put a little half a lemon in there. I always ask them for more garlic butter. I'm going to turn this up. I like for mine to get hot. So I'm probably going to switch this over. Put it back over here. Excuse this. It's not hot enough. There you go. See? We just need to did you wash that lemon? Wash that lemon off and, okay. So that shrimp is done. I'm just going to hit it with a little lemon. See, that teriyaki browned it. And then you're going to throw that, I'm going to do the lemon, the little half a piece. I got a lemon squeezer, but I don't feel like pulling it out. So, hit it with a little lemon. Can you see over there? Over here. And then we're going to stick the steak back in. Let me stir this around in that here. I don't want the steak tasting like lemon. See, that's when it gets that little sear on it. So we're going to throw that steak in there now. I'm going to put that shrimp over there. You see it's starting to curl up. We don't want to overcook that. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it over here because this is probably a little bit cooler. So I'm going to let the steak be over there. Okay, that's the steak. I want to get that hot sizzle on that steak. We're done with this. That hot sizzle on that steak. So they usually fry it up, but it was sirloin, so it didn't have no fat, so it's not going to be that, like that. Okay, and then you can put the rice back there so that can be served. And I'm just going to serve off the stove. So that's about it. I didn't get too many views today, but I'm going to. There's my rice. And that's how we do our hibachi for our whole family of folks. Well, we got 4. We did real dinner tonight. And I got done before 6. Y'all proud of me? And husband over here trying to snap. Yep, I sure did. I'm gonna kill this meal. I just want anybody to know. I can't even do a mukbang because I'm gonna do it so dirty. I'm gonna do it so dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off because my shrimp is seasoned up too much for me. I don't like mine too done. And then I got my good old vegetables right there. See all that juice that it made? I'm gonna bring the ones off the bottom and put them on the top. Kind of scoot it around. And that's done. And call it girls. Take one of my mushrooms. That's really good. And I always get my shrimp well done at the hibachi place anyway. But I know it's over well done. I can have a cup of starch. So I'm about to do just a half a cup for my first, and then if I want another one, put that in the middle. I'm gonna give everybody a half a cup. The girls at least. You ready to fix it? Fix the plate? Come on, girls. I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna take pictures and put some pictures up. And thank you guys for watching. If you're still in here, thank you for coming. And I'll see you next time. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And talk to you later. Bye. Here, do the cups so they can have a cup of wax. I'm trying to